Hey guys, this is Yanni from JY Gaming guys, and today I'm going to be talking about the Nintendo NX. This video is going to be my predictions of games that will come out on the Nintendo NX. Some of these may not be likely, but if those games that are not likely that I said actually happen, the NX would sell a lot more than the Wii U. And it would probably sell just like Nintendo's old consoles, like the Wii, or even go back by the N64, Super Nintendo. Like those consoles sold like high numbers, like maybe like 100 million copies. I don't know if the NES or SNES sold 100 million, but whatever. This is my predictions of games on the Nintendo NX. So, let's get started. The first game I want to talk about is Super Smash Bros. On the NX. Now, this is going to be, how I'm describing this, is going to be a port from the Wii U version, with tweaked up graphics, of course. And of course, if you want a new port of a game, you gotta add new content. I mean, why else how would people buy a new port of a game, even though it's from the same stuff that, you already have from the old version? Like, for instance, if you're gonna port Super Smash Bros. On the NX, and then, nothing new changes to it besides the graphics, how are people gonna buy it? How are people going to buy it, even though they already have, all the DLC and everything for, the Wii U version? So that's why Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, port to the NX, would sell the NX itself at launch. And it really would, next to Zelda. So, yeah. I think the new content they should definitely put is the Subspace Emissary 2. They should make a Subspace Emissary sequel like they did with Subspace Emissary and Brawl. I think the Subspace Emissary and Brawl was amazing. It was such a great way for the characters to communicate and everything, just to stop this thing. I'm not going to spoil the final boss of that Subspace Emissary in case you haven't played it, but yeah, there was a final boss. So the thing is that Super Smash Bros. On the NX should have new fighters as well, exclusively for the NX version. The one character I do have in mind that should be ported to the NX version that would immediately sell Super Smash Bros. On the NX would be Banjo and Kazooie, added as a fighter exclusively on the NX version. If this actually happened, then Super Smash Bros. For the NX would immediately sell more and would sell the NX, I think, because basically the Bear and Bird have been wanted in Smash ever since 64 and Melee. Their characters, they're such beloved IPs from Rare, and Phil Spencer said it was okay. Nintendo and Microsoft building a good relationship with Minecraft on the Wii U, and even the fact that it's getting a physical release. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie does have a high chance, but will they do it? We'll never know, and we'll have to find out. So, yeah. The next game I want to talk about is Super Mario Galaxy 3, or a new kind of Mario game. So, this is basically, kind of like the new Mario game, or it could be Mario Galaxy 3. So basically the new kind of Mario game for the NX. I don't know if a new Mario game will be coming out at launch. Maybe just like every new mainline Mario title, they usually come out the end of the year, just like last year with Super Mario Maker came out September of last year. So I think they're going to do something with that with the NX. They're probably going to come out with that, but it is possible we will see. Actually, it's pretty much confirmed that we will see a new Mario game in E3 of 2017 for the NX. So yeah, I think a Super Mario Galaxy 3 would be great, but at the same time, a new Mario game would be better. And like a new big universe like Mario game would be awesome, especially for helping the NX's sales. Would be extremely awesome. So yeah, Super Mario Universe, which is actually called, or people were calling it, or Super Mario Galaxy 3. The next game I would really want to talk about is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is quite possibly everybody's most anticipated game from E3. It was such a mind-blowing game at E3. It impressed everyone. In terms of, like, the worlds, they were so huge. Like, they're bigger than Witcher 3. And I consider that a huge game. They're even bigger than Xenoblade Chronicles X. And I consider that a huge game. This game is probably going to be one of the biggest, probably the biggest game this generation. And that is awesome. And a port to the NX is obviously confirmed. It's just like Twilight Princess. They released it to the GameCube, but then they ported it to the Wii. The same thing will happen to the NX for Breath of the Wild. I think it's going to be on Wii U first, or at least I wish it was on Wii U first, because the Breath of the Wild itself is going to come on Wii U in March of 2017. So they are going to release at the same time, which makes sense, but whatever. So The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will be coming out on the NX, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not that much into Zelda. I know a lot of you are going to bombard me for that, but I seriously tried to get into Zelda games. I played a lot of them. I played a lot of the main titles, the spin-offs. I never got into any of them. So hopefully this will get me into the series. Hopefully I can look up cheats and stuff because, well, not cheats, but walkthroughs and stuff. And hopefully I can just be better. So, I'm obviously really excited for Breath of the Wild. It really did live up to fans' expectations. And yeah, Breath of the Wild. So the next game I want to see is a new Metroid for the NX. Now, I did see a video on this saying that due to the Wii U failing, like a new Metroid was originally going to be released on Wii U, but due to the Wii U failing or lacking on sales, it was moved to the NX. I heard someone said that. I don't know who it was now, but it could make sense that we could see a new Metroid game at launch, because it was probably moved over from the Wii U version. But if that happened, man, a new Metroid game at launch, my God, that would be awesome. A new Zelda and a new Metroid at launch, man, that would be so amazing. You don't imagine how Nintendo would pull that off. They have a new Metroid and a new Zelda at launch. That would be Nintendo. That alone, those two games alone would be Nintendo's best launch lineup in the history of their company. Because the closest we ever got to this was Zelda Twilight Princess and Wii Sports and other games too. It wasn't much, but it was a good launch lineup on the Wii. The Wii's launch lineup was good, but the NX, putting those two games alone would be fantastic. So the next game I wanted to talk about was Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 is obviously confirmed by Miyamoto that they have it really far in development, but they didn't know which console they would port it for. I think they're saying this just because just so they won't say it's on the NX. So I think they're just keeping everything secret. I think they just said that because of that. So, we'll definitely see Pikmin 4 on the NX and Wii U. But just like Breath of the Wild, I really want to see Pikmin 4 on the new console and Wii U at the same time. Which, you can get the Wii U some last numbers. I think Pikmin 4 and Breath of the Wild on Wii U would definitely get the Wii U its last sale numbers. But then the NX, then Nintendo moves on to the NX. So Pikmin 4 overall would be really good. It would be a really big game. I think Metroid, Pikmin 4, Zelda Breath of the Wild, and the new Mario game could be big games on the NX, like huge, humongous games. that they would be amazing. Like, man, the NX would be, like, possibly in terms of library of games, the NX would just blow everything out of the water. The NX would really, really be probably face the console wars between Sony and Microsoft. Just think about it. So, yeah. The next game I would definitely want to talk about is Splatoon. Splatoon is a no-brainer to be ported to the NX. Splatoon is obviously a big hit for Nintendo on the Wii U. It did bring a lot of sales up, and yeah, Splatoon is definitely a really good game. Everybody likes Splatoon. Who doesn't like Splatoon? So, yeah, Splatoon for the NX would be a no-brainer. I would even go far as if they were making a sequel, but probably not in launch, though. But definitely a port of Splatoon would make great at launch. It would be awesome. And they should also make a sequel later on down the road. The next game I would want to talk about is Mother 3. Now, I want to actually talk about the NX having a digital shop. I don't know if they're going to change the eShop, like Nintendo's eShop, to something new and original in terms of like the names of like the digital shops for like every console. So I think the Nintendo NX should have a new name for the shop, for the digital shop on the NX, on the console, on the application thing. So I think that they should release a lot of digital games that haven't got to release on the Wii U, just like Mother 3. Mother 3 was rumored to release on Wii U for their 10th anniversary. But maybe the Wii U is a bit too late, and it's almost dead. So I think Mother 3 for the NX would be a no-brainer, like on the Virtual Console on NX. That would be good. I think Nintendo's just moving on, simply moving on to the NX at that time. So basically, that is something that Nintendo should definitely do. The next game I would want to talk about is Final Fantasy VII Remake for the NX. We do know that Square Enix and Nintendo's relationship is increasing and it's getting better. And what other way to do it than port Final Fantasy VII on the NX? We got Cloud and Smash. We have a Genome costume. Chocobo hat as well in Smash. And what other way to do it than Final Fantasy VII on the NX? As a matter of fact, they're probably working on it. I am sure that they're working on it. And the fact that I don't think Final Fantasy VII could come at launch, around launch of the NX, maybe not. But if it did, that would be awesome, because it would definitely sell the NX even more. I mean, Zelda, Metroid, and Pikmin 4 alone, like I said, would sell the NX. Final Fantasy VII on the NX would make it sell even more. So take note, Nintendo. The next game I would want to see is a Mega Man game on the NX. Now, a lot of you guys think that this won't happen. Well, it could be true that it might not happen, at least on the NX. Well, to be honest with you, Mega Man's 30th anniversary is around the NX release. The fact that we could see a new Mega Man game on the NX doesn't have to be a sequel. It could be a Mega Man 11, but I would love for Capcom to bring back Mega Man X on the NX. That would be awesome, and especially this new design right here for the for Mega Man X. I think it's really awesome. They had that new design that released from Capcom. I think they should do that for an NX game of Mega Man. Maybe it doesn't have to be a Mega Man X9. It could be a Mega Man X spinoff title, but it has to be awesome. And trust me, I think a Mega Man X9 would be awesome on the NX. I think it should be. Celebrating Mega Man's 30 years of the Blue Bomber, we should see a Mega Man X9 on the NX. Now, this is far-fetched, but Capcom did say Capcom did release a survey in Japan on what kind of Mega Man game would you want to see. That survey ended, so who knows what Capcom will do next. The next game I would want to see is Minecraft on the Nintendo NX. We had Minecraft on the Wii U. Nintendo is still supporting it, and I think Minecraft on the NX is obviously going to happen. Minecraft is ported to multiple consoles, and the fact that Minecraft on the Nintendo NX will work well. So, honestly, Minecraft is a no-brainer. So the next game I would want to see is Undertale for the Wii U. Now, before all of you say, oh, Undertale was made in Game Maker, it's not going to happen. Well, I don't see it happening with Wii U anymore. I don't see Undertale getting ported to Wii U anymore, because obviously it's a bit too late for that. The Wii U is almost dead. The lifespan of that console is kind of going out. So, obviously, for that reason, Undertale for Wii U would be awesome. I think if they develop Undertale on Wii U right now, they would definitely have all the time and effort to port the game to the NX. They would definitely have time, because if you do it on early in the NX life cycle, it would definitely do well, and it would sell extremely well on the NX. Now, when I'm thinking about Undertale, I think about Undertale releasing digitally on the NX, not physically. Unless if they want to. That would be even more awesome. But I might not see a physical release happening. If they manage to pull it off, that would be great. But I'd see a digital release on the NX, because obviously Wii U is almost dead. NX is coming out. Why not do it? So that was my list of most wanted Nintendo NX games. So yeah, I will see you guys later in the next video. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.